What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me for yet another beer review. Got something special for you today. Today we will be reviewing yet another beer, and it will be the Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier Premium Bavarium, and it is a delicious, absolutely amazing beer. And I've got to let you guys in on a secret here. I've had this beer before, and in order to keep things consistent and fair, I'm going to let you know that, of course, I enjoy this beer. It's a delicious beer. We're going to still taste it for you today. I'm going to go over the flavor notes and give you my definition, my opinions towards this beer. But I don't want to mislead you, and I don't want you to make it. I don't want to make it you think that this is the first time I've had this beer. So that is not the case. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. We, of course, have our handy dandy bottle opener for us today. Boom. And for those of you who haven't seen this bottle before, Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier Premium Bavarian style beer. All right, let's give it a pour. Here comes that delicious pour. Wow, guys. This is a very cloudy beer. Not that that's a bad thing. Not that that's a bad thing at all. It just tells me it's a little heavier most of the time. But yeah, let's give it a smell test real quick. I almost want to say it's giving me like fruity notes. If I had to say, like, if I had to pin it down, maybe like banana-y notes. But I'm definitely getting those sweet bready notes that I love from a beer. Ah, man, that is just my favorite thing to detect from any alcoholic beverage, really. But let's give it a, well, actually, get a little close pull into that. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy. But let's give it a taste. Delicious. Like I've said, I've had this beer before, but what I really love about this beer, and I'm a bit of a brewer myself. I've brewed cider, I've brewed mead. I've yet to brew beer, but I've been around people who have brewed beer. I've been around the ingredients. I've been around especially the main ingredient when it comes to brewing anything, yeast. There are yeasty notes combined with that sweet bready note that I really, really love about this beer. It's giving me small batch vibes, and I love that. Something about yeasty small batch vibes, it just makes me feel more that the beer that I'm drinking is real, not mass produced, not some factory, watered down beer. Not that I'm, digging on any of those beers. I'm not trying to, belittle those in any way, shape, or form, but I just love small batch beers. I love breweries. I love trying everyone's interpretation on a particular beer style. And this is what this beer gives me. Oh my God, it's absolutely delicious. It's no doubt that I'm going to review this beer highly. But before I give you the number, let's go into it a little bit. Weihenstephaner is, I guess, the world's oldest brewery, which is really, really cool. And I've been, as you guys know, been digging German beers lately. I've been trying a bunch of them. They're so delicious. They're so delicious. And yeah, I can really taste the tradition in this beer. Let me just say that. I think that this beer is a celebratory beer. If you have a special occasion and you are a beer drinker, you lean more towards beer than, say, wine, because wine and champagne are more of the celebratory drinks. But if you're a beer person and you want to celebrate, get yourself one of these. I think that this would pair great with a steak. Say you're making steak one night on a Friday night for, celebrating something, an accomplishment of some sort, or, an anniversary. This is a great beer for that. It is delicious. And they sell a bigger bottle, by the way, but this little one is just all right for now. But yeah, another taste. Like I'm saying, it's like a combination of sweet bready notes that you would normally get from a lager, and this is more of an amber ale. And that just yeast is just kind of, they're all meshing together. Is a really great flavor. Now the alcohol percentage on this is 5.4%. It's a little heavier than on average than a standard lager. But again, this is an amber ale. And if you guys are familiar with the family of beer, so on one half you have the lagers, which are fermented or brewed, colder temperatures, and you have the more traditional ales on the other half, the two main halves of beer. This particular type of beer, if I had to guess, is more of a German ale, which connects, it's like almost down the middle. So if you have the ale and the lager, on the ale side, further down, you have like the German ale, and I believe the Weihenstephaner type beer, or sorry, the HefeWeissbier is like just an offshoot of the German ale, which is really close to lager, which is why I want to lean more in calling it lager, but it is not a lager. It is more close to like to an amber ale and what we would call, excuse me, HefeWeissbier, Hefeweizen. So that is kind of how I map out the flavors, if you will. But oh my God, guys, this is a delicious beer. And again, if I've mispronounced anything, I am really sorry. I'm not used to saying a lot of these things. But this is absolutely delicious. You're really gonna notice the difference here. And you know, this might not be for everyone. This is heavy beer taste. Not so much hoppy. You're not gonna get crazy hops in there, like a traditional pale ale or an IPA. This is by no means that. But you're gonna get the other notes. And if I really had to pin it down, banana flavor, and you just like think of a sweeter, more fruitier, like Mac and Jacks, but with yeasty notes. That's what I would describe this beer as. I think it's absolutely delicious, and I have to give this a 9.4. Like, this is a delicious beer. I think the reason I don't give it like a perfect score or anything higher would probably be because, you know, it's a very unique flavor that doesn't go for every event. You know, this is not something you're bringing to your group of friends, you know, a 6-pack or a 24-pack by no means. This is, again, special occasion, celebratory, pairing it with something nice. And yeah, I think that's where this beer shines. Again, if you didn't get a chance to see the bottle all too well, it's a very nice, classic, almost I want to say vintage style beer. But yeah, delicious, absolutely amazing. You know what? I believe these guys have a website. Let's go ahead and check that out, similar to what we did in the last video. Oh, don't look at that. I promise you, I wasn't cheating or anything. I wasn't looking at this. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do it again, I promise. Yeah, let's close out of that. I promise you I wasn't cheating or anything. Yeah, but let's check out. Nope, that's totally not how I pronounce that or anything. No, I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, let's go to the website. Look at that, guys. So look at this flavor and color, you know, foam and aroma, more details. Ooh, look at that. 5.4% alcohol by volume, 12.7% by weight. Look at that. Calories. Oh, wow. Look at that. A lot of information here. So yeah, this is the beer that we tried, guys. The Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier Premium Bavarian style beer. Look, they even have this recipe right here for, you know, a cheese spread that includes this beer. That's really cool. And as a sneak peek, like looking at this right here, guys, look at all this. Look at these beer selections. I want to try the original Helles in one video. We're going to do the Festa beer, the Winter Festa beer, the Pilsner, and then we're going to do the traditional, how do I say that? Bayerisch Dunkel. I'm butchering that again. I'm sorry in the video for this. I promise you I won't butcher it, but that is really cool. Guys, I'm just really excited to try all these beer. Oh my God. There's never been a better time to be a beer fan. Look at that. But yeah, go ahead and get yourself one of these Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier. You're definitely not going to dislike that. If you do, you can take that up with me. Just kidding. But yeah, no, give this beer a try, guys. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Goodbye. Sorry, guys. How do I say this?
We are looking at how to pronounce this name, as well as how to say more interesting names of beers that are really often unclear and mispronounced as well. So make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more learning. This is a type of German beer from the Weihenstephaner brewery. How do
Weihenstephaner.
you say it? Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner.
HefeWeissbier.
HefeWeissbier.
HefeWeissbier, meaning a white wheat beer.
Meaning a white wheat beer. Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier.
Weihenstephaner HefeWeissbier.
Okay, so I wasn't completely off. There's that.
More videos
Woo!